Okay, so good afternoon, friends. Today we will see our third session of Unit 2, that is data warehouse. So session 3, in the session 3, we will see what is a multidimensional data model. Then how from tables we are going to from tables and spreadsheets to convert data into data cubes, and then the types of schemas which are used in a particular data warehouse, that is star, snowflakes, and fact consolidation schema. So what is a multidimensional data model? So a data warehouse and OLAP tools are based on a multidimensional data model. So what is a multidimensional? The particular data model which having a multiple dimensions, like in two-dimensional, three-dimensional data, right, which having a rows and columns, right? So multidimensional model views data in the form of data cube. So when we represent the particular multidimensional data, it is called as data cube, right? So what is a data cube? It enables data to be modeled and viewed in a multiple dimensions. It is defined by dimensions and facts. So it is here two terms, a dimensions and a fact. The dimensions are a perspective or entities concerning which an organization keeps the record. So what is the dimensions? Dimensions are nothing but the entities. These are the nothing but the records, right? So what is a multidimensional? A multidimensional model views data in a form of data cube, right? A data cube enables data to be modeled and viewed in a multiple dimensions. The dimensions are entities which are concerning with an organization to keep a records. For example, a shop may create a sales data uh, warehouse to keep records of the store's sales for the dimensions like time, item, and locations. So the time, item, locations are the dimensions. So what is the example? If I'm having and I have to store a data of the records, right? Which the records are that the records are of sale, right? So the dimensions are at the time, then what items they are going to buy, the customer going to buy, and the location. These are some dimensions. Then price is also a dimensions. Then these dimensions allows the save. These dimensions allow to save, to keep track of things. Like for example, monthly sale of items on the location at which the items were sold, right? Suppose I am having the database of all electronics, then the all electronics, under all electronics, what is the sale of unit TV, item TV unit in the location of Pune, right? So with the help of these dimensions we can track the particular things like the monthly sale or yearly sale or quarterly sale and the locations, etc. So each dimensions has a table related to it, right? And that is called as dimensional table. So it is very important while we are going to see the particular schemas. So there are two main tables are there. One is dimension and another is the fact table. So what is the fact we will see, but what is a dimension table? Each dimension has a table related to it, and it is also called as dimension table. So for example, in my cell database, uh, the dimensions like time, item, location, so each and every dimension having a particular table. So time having a separate table, in that there are various entities like time having a hour, then second, likewise, and items, so item name, item ID, then item particular price, then location, in the location there is address, right, street, city, etc. So these are the called as dimensions tables. So these tables describes the dimensions further, right? So for example, dimension table for an item may contain the attribute, item name, brand, and types, etc. Right? So the data, the multidimensional data model is organized around a central theme. For example, the sales. So this theme is represented by a fact table, right? So what is a fact table? Fact table are nothing but the numerical measures fact tables are nothing but the numerical measures. So the fact table contains the name of facts or measures of a related dimensions table. So what is in the fact table? So all the data related to the all the particular measures from the dimension table is included in the fact table. So fact table having a numerical measures, right, and which is organized at a central level, right. So in the next slide, see here. So this is I'm having the particular tables or spreadsheet. So before data warehouse or data cubes concepts, we are going to store the data into tables, that is in a rows and columns and in a spreadsheets, right. So if we want to convert this particular table into the multidimensional cube, so this is what the multidimensional cube, it is called as data cube. So same data, for example, I'm having a particular process ID, suppose 11, 12, 13, likewise, right. Then I'm having a timestamp, that is 1 2 3. Then I'm having a location ID, I'm having a total sales, right. So this is what a tabular representation, it is called as table, right, which is store the data into spreadsheets, right, that the Microsoft sheets, Excel sheets, right. So when we are going to convert this into multidimensional data, see here, for example, this multidimensional data is a three-dimensional data. We can store data by x, y, and z coordinator, right. So PID, so if I'm having 11, 12, 13 as a PID, then whatever the sale is there, so 25, 8, 15, so on this sale, at a PID 11, I will just store like this. So this is a time PID 1 2 3. So whatever data at a PID 11 at a timestamp 1, what will be the sale? So 25 is the sale. So we can identify it by using this one surface is called as XY, X and Y, right? So this is what the two-dimensional data. But if I am going to add the location ID here, or if I am going to add the particular location ID here, then it is considered as a three-dimensional data, right? So this is what the separate particular model or data cube, right. So uh, so this is what the fact this is all about the fact table. So what is the fact table? Contains the names of the facts or measures of the related dimensions table, right. So see the here, for example, data cube. So the data cube enables data to be modeled and viewed in the multiple dimensions, right? And dimension are a fact that define in a data cubes. So facts are generally quantities which are be used to analyze the relationship between the dimensions. So this is one a particular information of the particular what we can say a particular one dimension, right. So these are the product, for example, TV, PC, VCR, etc. And these are the first quarter, second quarter, third quarter, these are the date, these are the countries, so India, Nepal, China, likewise. So if I'm going to click on this particular cube, then it is what at India, right, at the VCR, the product VCR, India, right. And what is the sum? So this is quarterly sum of the particular item VCR. For example, if I am going to click over here, for example, this block, then this is what the PC in the fourth quarter of the particular Nepal, right, or India. So we can particularly choose country also, date and product also to view the particular information, right. So data cubes having a multiple dimensions. So this is a 2D representations. So what happened in a 2D representation? See here, we will look at the all electronic sale data for items sold per quarter, right, in the city of uh, Vancouver, the measured display in the dollars sold, right? So this is what the location, and here are the items like home, entertainment, computer, phone, security. So quarterly, Q1, Q2. So 3 months quarter is there. So there are 4 quarters. So these are the number of sales of type item, entertainment, computer. So this is what a 2D view. So it's having only X and Y coordinator, right? So X is what Q, likewise this, and this is what the Y coordinator, right? So same data if I want to represent in the 3D representation. Let's suppose we would like to view the cell data with the third dimension. For example, suppose we would like to view the data according to time, right? Items as well as location of the cities like Chicago, New York, Toronto, and many more. Then this is what a 3D view. So see here, what is the difference between this and this? So this is a data of only one location, right? But this is a data of the particular locations like Chicago, New York, Toronto, likewise. Same items are there, same items and information is there according to quarter wise, right? So this is what the 3D view. So how this 3D view, so the 2D view, this is what the 2D view. Only X and Y coordinators are there. Now how to represent the 3D view? So this is the 3D view. So three dimensions, X, Y, and Z, right? So these are the items, item type, home, entertainment, computer, security. So we are just going to insert the data. These are the quarters like Q1, Q2, Q3, Q4. These are the cities, right? So if I want to insert this data, for example, um, home, entertain, or computer. So what is the value? 882 of quarter Q1 of the Chicago city. So if I going to see here of the particular Chicago city, see here 882, 882 for the quarter one, right? And of the computer sale, right? So these are the 3D representation of the particular database. So the new concept of the base cuboid is comes over here. So there are n number of dimensions like 2D, 3D, 4D, 5D, 6D. Like that. So that is called as cuboids, right? Cuboids. What is a cuboids? Cuboids is nothing but the particular views or dimensions of the particular data cube, right? Now see, let us suppose that we would like to view our sales data with an additional fourth dimension such as supplier, right? So wherever we are going to save or represent that particular dimension, that is supplier. So in the data warehousing, the data cube are n dimensional. It is a n dimensional. The cuboid which holds the lowest level of summarization is called as best cuboid, right? So see here example. So the fourth phase is the supplier, right? So supplier 1, supplier 2, and supplier 3 likewise, right? So in the data warehouse, the data cubes are n dimensions. Lowest level is called as base cuboid. So what is called as to the base level? So zeroth level is called as, or the lowest level is called as the base cuboid. And likewise 1, 2, 3, 4, वैसे उसका जो लेवल जैसे बढ़ता जाएगा उसके नाम चेंज होते जाएंगे. So for example, in a 4D cuboid, in the figure is the base cuboid for the given item, time, item, location, and supply dimensions, right? So the topmost is the 0D cuboid, which holds the highest level of summarization, which is known as apex. It is also known as apex cuboid, right? So and likewise the remaining labels will describe. So for example, see here. So the for example, XY create a sales of data warehouse to keep records of the stored sales for the dimension data like item, time, branch, and location, etc. Right? So XYZ are the 3D, right? Same way there are n dimensional data, right? So in the diagram, see here the lattice of cuboids form of a data cube, right? So figure shows the lattice of 4D data cubes, right? So the dimensions are time, item, location, and supplier. So time, item, location, and supplier. So these are the 4D. So base cuboid. Same the 3D cuboid. So under a 3D, there are only time, item, and the location. Then in a 2D, there is only time and location. In a 1D, only a single, that is if it is a time or maybe an item or so see here. So see at a 0 or it is 0D, it is called as apex cuboid, which having all information in a 1D. So here it is a level by level um, distinguishing of the data, right? So if I going to see here, this is what the information of all. Then if I am going to select the 1D, then information of only one particular dimension, that is it shows only a time, it shows only item, it shows only a location, it's only a supplier. If I'm going in a detail, then in a 2D, it will shows or one timestamp having two or more connectivities, right? One item stamp having two or more connectivities. So if I'm going to add items, so time and item, right? So time and supplier, time and location likewise. And if I'm going to in a detail again 3D views, so each and every particular timestamp having a three what we can say the arrows, right? So the collection of three dimensions like time, item, supplier, time, location, supplier, item, location, supplier, anything which you want to particularly anything which you want to show the particular uh, data items from that database, right? And at the end, that is what the 4D, that is what a base. So each four items are there, right? So this is called as the uh, 4D or base cuboid, right? So there are n number of cuboids are there. So the next point is the different schemas which are be used in the particular data warehousing. So first schema is a star schema. So what is a star schema? A star schema is elementary form of a dimension model in which data are organized into facts and a dimensions, right? So why it is called as the star? Because it looks like a star. So in between, and all other dimensions tables are can particular organized or can take the entities from the fact table, take entities from the dimensions table, right? So fact is an event that is counter or measured, such as sale or login, right? And the dimension include the data regarding the particular date, item, customer, etc., right? So center tables is larger table, which is a fact table, and all other are the dimensions table, right? So the fact table in a star schema, so what is a fact table? Fact table is nothing but a fact, right? It is nothing but the particular measures. So it include the all foreign keys of the dimensions table. So whatever the information in the dimension key, so each and every primary key of the dimension table is included in the fact table, and it is called as the foreign key in the fact table, right? So what included in a fact table, each and every primary key of that particular dimension table is included in the fact table as a foreign key, right? Then primary key of a fact table is generally composite key, right? Then what happens in the dimension table में सब particular item जो dimension है उसकी details रहेंगी. This is for the example, right? So here is the star schema of fact table of sale. So fact table बीच में है. So what happened here? See here, time key, item key, branch key, location key, unit sold, dollars, right? So this item key comes from where? From the dimension table of the time. So see here, this is what the dimension table of time, right? So in that there is a time key. So the time key is a primary key for this dimension table, but this is a foreign key for this particular fact table. Got it? So the fact table कैसे बनता है? फैक्ट टेबल क्या करता है? सब पर्टिकुलर डायमेंशन टेबल से वो जो है वो लेता है, राइट? सो व्हाट इंक्लूडेड इन द फैक्ट टेबल? कीज और प्राइमरी कीज फ्रॉम द डिफरेंट डायमेंशंस टेबल. सो इसलिए इसको स्टार बोलते हैं. द बीच में जो है वो फैक्ट टेबल है, एंड ऑल अदर आर द डायमेंशन टेबल, राइट? सो इन अ टाइम देयर इज अ डे ऑफ वीक, मंथ, क्वार्टर, ईयर, राइट? सेम वे dimension table of a branch. So see here, branch key is there. So branch key, branch name, branch type. Likewise, same here is the measures. Dimension table of item, item name, item type, price, brand, etc. Then dimension table of location. So location key is here, right? Street, cities, country, etc. So this is what the star table, star schema, right? Now next is snowflake schema. So what is called? What is a snowflake schema? A schema is known as snowflake if one or more dimension table do not connect directly to the fact table but must join through other dimensions table, right? So what is a snowflake? It is a particular connectivity between two dimensions table, so that two dimensions are not directly connected to the fact table, right? So it is a generalization actually. So snowflake schema is expansion of a star schema where each point of a star explores into more points, right? So snowflaking is a method of normalizing the dimensions table in the star schemas. So for example, see here. So this is what the fact table for the particular cell, right? So this is what the dimension level 1, 2, 3. So this dimension level, dimension 2, is not directly connected to the fact table. Likewise in a star schema, but it is connected via this dimension 1. Got it? So the primary key of this dimension table 2 is a foreign key in dimension 1 and is a particular foreign key in the fact table. Got it? So for example, figure shows the snowflake schema with the cell fact table, location, time, product line, and family dimensions table, right? So the market dimensions has two dimension table with the store as a primary dimension table and the location at a out trigger dimension table. So see here the example. So this is what my fact table, right? So fact table having a particular keys, like for example I'm having a store, right? So store id is a primary key for this store, but it is a foreign key in the cell table. Got it? Now see here the postal code id. So this postal code id is a primary key for which, for the location. Now this location having a postal code id as a primary key, इसका खुद का postal code id है, so this is the primary key, right? location का. Now store ने क्या किया है, उसका की जो है वो store id में है. मतलब what, the location and cell table are direct, not connected directly, it is connected via the store table. Got it? Means what, the primary key of location in the store table and the primary key of the store table or this store table is connected to this fact table. Got it? Same way here, the product key, the product is connected to um, no connectivity is there. This particular line is connected with the family. Got it? And this line is connected to this particular fact table, right? So what is the difference between star and snowflake schema? See here, only one fact table is there and different dimensions tables are there. And here no another particular, what we can say, gender particular level, another level is not there, only one dimension table is there, but here sub dimensions tables are there. So one fact table is there and these are the different dimensions table having a sub dimensions table, right? So this sub dimension table connected to this fact table via a dimension table, not directly. Got it? So the another particular differences are there, like uh, the differences like particular what happened in a star schema, it has a redundant data and hence less easy to maintain and change in. Why it is having a redundant data? Because each and every table are connected to the fact table, so redundant data is there. But in a snowflake schema no redundancy, right? So it is easy to maintain. There is no redundancy by because there is a sub particular sub tables are there, right? So the particular in a star schemas, the dimensions table will not have any parent table, right? But in a snowflake schema, dimension table will have one or more parent tables, right? So in the star schemas, um, only a particular foreign keys, how many foreign keys are there? जितना वहां पे डायमेंशन टेबल्स हैं उतने वहां पे फॉरेन कीज हैं, राइट? सो क्वेरी एग्जीक्यूशन टाइम इज लेसर. बट in a snowflake schema the foreign keys are more. Why? Because there are sub tables also, right? So the query execution time is more, right? So then the star schemas is a denormalized tables, whereas in a snowflake schema that are the normalized tables, right? So in a star schema there is only one dimensions for each dimension, but in a snowflake there are more or multiple dimensions for each dimensions, right? So this is what the difference between these two. And the last is fact consolidation schema. So what is fact consolidation schema? A fact consolidation means two or more fact tables sharing one or more dimensions. So here in this fact consolidation table there is a two fact table. So जो स्टार और स्नोफ्लेक में हमने देखा कि देयर इज ओनली वन फैक्ट टेबल, बट यहाँ पे दो और मोर फैक्ट टेबल हो सकते हैं जो मल्टीपल डायमेंशंस टेबल को क्या करते हैं, कनेक्ट करते हैं. सो इट इज ऑल्सो कॉल्ड एज गैलेक्सी स्कीमा. So the fact constellation schema describe the logical structure of data warehouse or DMART. So for example, see here, fact table 1, fact table 2, right? So these two table, there is a fact tables and one dimension table, right? So both the fact table can get data from these dimensions tables. So product number and the product number or product ID comes as a foreign key in the particular product dimension table, right? So this is the example. See here, I'm having the time dimension table. This is a fact table, right? Item dimension table. This is a fact table. So there are n fact table and they can connected each other, right? So the shipper key is here, right? Same way, the particular time dimension table like item key is here also, and same item key is in a cell fact table also, right? So what is a what we can say, the disadvantages of or advantages of this fact constellation schema, as there are many two or more fact tables are there. So so while the primary disadvantage of this table, that it is a very complex design. Why? Because there are two or more fact tables, and due to the same key, same primary key included two or more times in the particular fact table, so the query processing is also slow, right? So this is all about the multidimensional data model and the particular schemas which are used in the data cube. So in the next session, we will see the next topic, that is OLAP operations, and in details, right? So thank you.